Nice Family Farm is a small microgreen operation. Adam Nice started the business 2 years ago when he moved home to New Brunswick from British Columbia.
I've always had a green thumb as a kid growing up in St. John. Always been around the garden with my mom, my dad, my grandparents. They had a large garden in their backyard. Always was picking off rhubarb leaves and stems and helping my grandmother make pie when I was a kid. We started our garden in a condo in Victoria on our windowsill. We started growing typical salad greens, a little bit of root vegetables, and then as our palate developed, we started growing microgreens and realized that chef friends of ours were wanting them and friends of ours wanted them as well. So this is the beginning of Nice Family Farm. What microgreens are the small vegetables that have only sprouted from the seed for the first 10 to 14 days, and then we harvest them for the most nutritional value before they start to grow into their big brother. Nice Family Farms has been in business for 2.5 years. Turning a hobby into a business is one thing that I've always had a passion for. In my previous professional career, I've turned my love of golf into a golf profession, and I was a golf professional for 8 years. So something that I've always aspired to do. Moving back from Vancouver Island was a relatively easy choice. Family are still here, and also just a better way of life, to be honest. Microgreens can come in all shapes and sizes. They can be broccoli, they can be radish, they can be garlic, they can be cress, they can be sunflower seeds, pea shoots, popcorn. Sky's the limit. Microgreens are only typically grown between 10 to 14 days and harvested. Some can grow up to 21 days, whereas normal vegetables do have a life cycle and growth cycle of more than 30 to upwards of 60 days. Microgreens have been shown in studies that they are up to 40 times more nutritious per ounce than their large counterparts. Vitamins that can be found in microgreens are vitamin A, B, C, E, along with zinc, iron, potassium, all fantastic for you. Microgreens may reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and certain cancers. The first step of growing microgreens is weighing out our seed. Purple kohlrabi is what we're using today. The next step is soaking our microgreens. Some seeds require a 4-hour soak, some seeds require 24 hours of soak. An example of a 4-hour soak would be our purple kohlrabi, and a 24-hour soak might be popcorn or even a sunflower. The next step of the process will be watering our soil to absorb the moisture so the seeds will germinate. A light sprinkle over the soil is fine, just making sure that you're not absolutely soaking the soil and it's obviously pooling and running everywhere. We use a organic soil that is been pre-mixed for all of our microgreens. Now it's time to plant our seed, taking them out of the soak, rinsing them, and dispersing them onto our flat. And now we'll take them down to the grow room and wait 4 to 5 days for germination. Temperature for these lights here are running at roughly 67 degrees. We stack our trays on top of each other for weight, helps with germination, and also makes things grow a little bit faster. Love to see things grow, always monitoring and making sure things are at their best. And we have a lot of varieties of microgreens, including broccoli, some arugula, everybody's favorite up here, garlic scapes, red vein sorrel, and also amaranth. This arugula has been growing for 14 days. It's about 2.5 inches high, perfect for harvesting. Right now we're putting together our brassica blend. It has kale, broccoli, and red cabbage. Works fantastic on a wrap, in sandwiches, and also on your gourmet dish. At the beginning of 2022, we have started a reusable zero waste container program. We've initiated this program to limit the amount of single-use plastics going into our landfills. After the first 2 months, we have saved over 300 single-use plastics. The business has grown quite exponentially in the 2.5 years we've been here. We've started just selling it to just friends and family at the beginning, getting their feedback, learning the trade, learning really how to grow and how to cut and how to manufacture the product. And now we've been able to approach restaurants and be able to just approach them and ask them you know, what flavors and profiles that they like to put on their plate. Some of the challenges running a small business like ours, first and foremost, infrastructure. Coming into this business and literally having the only 4 walls that we're currently filming in right now, so turning our business from a closet into a 5,000 square foot grow facility within 2 years has been a challenge for sure. After 2.5 years in business, our nutrient-dense microgreens are flying off the shelves. Can't wait to keep going.